Pentacle, which attracts abundance and everything in that peaceful state, that joyful peace, who you truly are as a spirit. So let's get started. My name is Yulia. I've been in tarot world for 10 plus years. Today I'm spreading that clarity and how to use powerful codes in the tarot cards to really wire ourselves from confusion to clarity, to that state of joyful peace where everything is absolutely possible. Let's get started. By the way, if you love my readings, subscribe to my channel. I'm coming here and I am providing lots of value how to encode yourself in the way which is really aligned with yourself and not with the world around you. So if you are finding yourself confused, you find yourself confused by everything what is around you, what's truly happening here, you find yourself rushing on the periphery of the circle. Oh, let's actually show it in here. So this is the rushing state on the periphery of the circle, right? So what is here is that you are not in the center, you are on the periphery. And on the periphery of the circle, you may start actually experiencing the intensification of the speed. That speed is something what drives us mad, drives us crazy. Okay, we start comparing ourselves. We are moving that slow. Others are moving faster. So speed, velocity is something what actually creates that anxiety within and that mental chaos, because it's never enough. We are always rushing. We have lots of desires on this periphery, and when we attain a certain desire, we feel that it's not enough, it's never enough. And then if we don't attain, we actually get densified in that circle again. Why? Because that desire unfulfilled creates that sense of failure. Does it ring the bell? Now, we want to jump out of that circle of anxiety and confusion to the middle. How to do that, you will ask me? Well, the codes of how to do that are all hidden in these cards. They are hidden here. If you thoroughly observe, the only way to jump from the periphery of that rush, of that speed, of that madness comparison game to the circle, middle of it, inside, and stand rootedly, have that root chakra developed, we need to have the attitude of that craftsman, which we observe in here. And the attitude of it is, I am doing my thing in my way and in my divine timing. Do you see he's rushing anywhere? He has that kind of sense of joyful peace of what he is doing. And he's crafting those pentacles, pentacle after pentacle, in a patient way. And that's what's happening here. He's crafting them knowing that there will be the opening for him for more in life later. He's crafting and developing himself for further, even if he didn't figure out why it's happening. So he's releasing himself fully from that why, from that seeking mode. Seeking mode makes you run on the periphery of the cycle and increasing the speed. It's never enough. It's another certification. It's another learning. It's another thing, and more and more and more and more. But look at this guy, and I want you to show he is patient. He is really kind to himself. Whenever we allow that patience to ourselves and kindness to our hearts, that's what's happening. Our hearts get healed. We release ourselves from that inner rush, from driving ourselves on the periphery of the circle. And guess what? Absolutely everyone are there. Absolutely everyone are playing that same game, because we were literally, listen attentively, raised in that culture, in that education, when we actually must perform all the time. And then we see and find ourselves on the periphery, thinking that we are slow, not allowing ourselves to truly develop ourselves in a proper way, developing ourselves and our craft, our gifts, our connectedness to spirit in a proper way. If we rush and we continue rushing, we cannot attain truly anything. We keep on experiencing that anxiety. We keep experiencing that confusion. We keep experiencing that mental chaos. We cannot do next big move. We only can do the next big move if we have that utter sense of patience and attention within us, and we just allow ourselves to do that jump, to do that leap from the periphery to the center. Because only in the center we can find that peace. No matter how much you achieve in this life, it will never be enough. Whenever I was achieving, it was always another desire, another desire. It's like a poisonous tree. Another desire is growing. It's never enough. And then I looked at the nature of the desire. It is vain. Vanity is there. And you know what I'm talking about. But you can play with those desires. You can play with them. But what truly is who you are. When what truly is, which value do you deliver into this world, being like that craftsman. Okay? So, and that is very, very important just to see it this way. Because that code of patience, kindness, love to yourself and to the world will bring you to sanity, will bring you outside of the periphery of desires and that mental chaos to the center where you can find that joyful peace. Guess what? Instantly. You instantly find that joyful peace by becoming that craftsman of your life. You don't need really to go through multiple courses. You don't need to unwire these. You don't need to rewire these. You just need to bring that to awareness that you are the craftsman, craftswoman of your life, and only you define how and where to go. How is that? You also want to acknowledge that he is doing it willingly. He is willingly taking care about those pentacles, meaning you need to devote yourself with all your will, with all your solar plexus. Solar plexus, it's where will is hidden. So you devote yourself with all your willpower to your craft, to something what you are willing to change in here, to something what you want to be part of change. That's in living in your soul, that's creating true mastery and progress in you. And you do not care what you've done, what you didn't do. You just keep on going. How is that? That fire of mastery starts shining in you no matter what you attained or not attained so far in this life, because you release yourself from all the self-judgment and you keep on going. And this attitude allows you to develop that true compassion and that working ethic in you. Working ethic, not when you have to do things because someone told you. Working ethic because you chose that direction, what you truly value, and you just keep on going and keep on working here until your last breath. How is that? So have this in mind, that this powerful code is already in here. All right, so if you loved this reading, give me a thumbs up. I am coming here describing the ancient, deep, esoteric codes hidden in this powerful Rider-Waite deck. And I use other decks for that to show you how to become a true magician into your life. So if you are really intrigued, subscribe to the channel, not to miss it out. Thank you so much. And I am looking to see you further on.